Welcome back to another episode on the road to 1200 ELO on chess.com. As you can see, there's a difference in my appearance. I'm wearing glasses. There's two reasons for that. One is to protect my eyes from the screen because I've been getting eye problems. I've been on the laptop too much. And secondly, is to protect me from the bright future ahead. So let's get into the episode. Let's get into the first game. We are currently on 11-12 ELO. In the last episode, I got 2 W's. So hopefully we can make it another 2 W's for this episode. And we start off with the white pieces. E4, we have the modern defense. Okay. What type of? It's a gambit. Let's just play that. Can't I just push? Where can you move? Let's push the pawn. Has to go there. Not bad. But can't I do this? Or should I develop my bishop? Let's develop the bishop. Okay, let's take. Now I have 2 pawns in the center. Okay. He's currently a pawn up, so he might just choose to protect. Okay, he attacks. Let's move this way. He basically got me with the same exact move that I did on him. So I can take. Let's take. It's gonna take. Then I move this way. Gonna take my rook. This is castle. Okay. What is this? Steam. Anyways, I'm thinking of doing this. If it takes with queen, we have a fork. A fork. A beautiful fork. And we have it. No, we don't. My queen is not on that diagonal. So let's take the bishop. I still thought my queen was on the A diagonal. Okay. Oh, he's gonna think of promoting. Hangs a knight. He was thinking of forking me, but then he just hung his knight. Let's go. Let's go. W number 1 for the day. And like I said in the last episode, I'll be doing reviews afterwards only after the 2 games or the games that I play in the episode. So without any further ado, let's get straight into the next game. We're with white again. E4, French defense. Is this a French defense? I don't even know. Okay. I don't understand this. Pawn this way. Queen. Okay. Let's move the bishop. If it takes that pawn and I move this way, won't it just trap his queen? So hopefully it takes. Then we have someone for the second time trapping the queen. So I can move here and that will just, oh no it won't. You can move this way. Okay. Bummer. Let's move the queen. There's just 3 queens. Oh, wait. What if I move my rook? Then you can move there. Okay. Let's move the rook. Only move. There's no way for me to get his queen though. So I think I can just develop in castle. He has to move his queen to the square. It's the only square. If he moves there, my bishop is facing it. Moves here, my knight. So, takes, he can't. There's no square for him. A5 is the only square. So what I'm thinking of is developing and castling. Because then his queen, his most powerful piece will be on the left side of the board and my king will be on the right side of the board. And if you can see, wow, I didn't even notice that move. Not bad. I didn't even see that move. Okay. So, should I just develop? Like normal. He can't really move his pieces anyway, if you think about it. He can't, so I think I can just develop in castle. He might try and open the game. To open, like, this is a very close position. As you can see, most of the pawns are on the board. So it's a very close position. Regis Castle. I'm thinking of attacking the queen. Let's move back. Block, takes. Should I retreat? If I do this, and then if it takes, then he's gonna lose his queen. If he attacks, can take. Now we should lose this queen. You cannot block it, because then I just take, and my rook is protected by my knight. This has been a really interesting episode. Okay, let's take the queen with check as well. Okay. Let's trade. Let's simplify. The knight is pinned, so it can't take the bishop. So if he wants to take the bishop, he has to take with the king. Then I'll take his knight. Okay, can check. But what does that check do? Does nothing. Okay. I can probably move it here. My knight here. Looking for this check. There's something that I'm seeing here. Nah, it don't work. What I was thinking, if you move, okay. Okay. Can do this and then take his rook. I'm always looking for back rank here, but my rook has protected, so we can do this. And then take the rook. See what he plays. Oh, which rook should I take? I can take any rook. I think this one is more active. Yeah, let's take this one. I'm looking at this check. Okay. Not bad actually. But now I think I can just attack. Yeah, let's attack. So if he plays bishop to c8, I can check him with queen e5. If he blocks with the bishop, I can move my queen to d4. And then he can't take my bishop because my queen still protects it. Now I'm thinking of attacking his rook now. Okay, check. Let's check. I think he can only block it with his bishop. Oh no, he can move his king here. But then I'll push. No. The game is not over yet. I might have to push and push. Come on, Paul, man. Please, let's get this W. Okay. I feel like these classes are making me more calculated, more analytical, more intelligent. I don't know why. Maybe it's just a mindset thing. Okay. You should just block. So okay, 1 minute left for him. 1 minute and 5 seconds. Or her. Guys, we don't know. Okay, I think Paul's gonna run out of time. Or he just abandoned the game, or he's just being like a salty player, hoping that I resign before his time runs out or something. Yeah, second W for the game, for the episode. 4 W's in a row so far. And it isn't even necessary to review the games, guys. I think I'm only gonna review. Wait, is it necessary to review, guys? Okay, let's speed through the reviews. Let's quickly review this game. So where were the major events? So his queen already retreated, but I was already up by 1 point advantage. So I think moves from here was like the turning point. As you can see, Rook E1 was actually the top move. Wow. So, but I explained what I was thinking during the game, so you guys know why I thought of that. Knight to E2. No, bishop takes A6. No, bishop takes A6 is the best move. I don't know why, but I played the second best move. Yes, as you can see, the thing goes up by 5 because he's about to lose his queen. I could have checked him with this, and he probably would have done this. And queen to E6. But I think that was like the biggest moment of this game, so I'll only be focusing on that event. My logic behind it is his queen and his king is on the same line, same diagonal. No, not diagonal, same vertical. So there has to be some sort of way to exploit that advantage. So my focus was on that. By moving the rook to the E file, I don't think he saw that his queen was actually going to be his disadvantage here. But he kept on having tunnel vision for this side. Then I focused on attacking his queen. And then I knew I had enough defenders. This pawn was pinned to his queen, so he couldn't take it. Otherwise, I would anyway take his queen. And that is what happened. And from there, it was actually mate in 5. So I could have checked him, block, then just check again. And then he would have gone here, Damn. If only I saw that. But let's go and check out the previous game. What I did in the previous game. Let me quickly go there. I think also the big moment in the previous game was taking the queen with the fork. So that's the thing with knights. Knights are very tricky. They have these funny charms that they can do. But if you look at it, actually, he had a better position than me after I took his queen. No, wait, he took my rook. Wait, let's start from the beginning. This was basically like an elephant Sicilian. What elephant Sicilian is something like this. And you do this. So that's an elephant Sicilian. Obviously, I don't know all the lines and stuff, but I could recognize the position. So I was attacking his knight. He actually had a better advantage. Okay. Could have checked him and taken his pawn. Okay. Took my rook. Wait, so he was up a pawn here, so I took a pawn, he took my pawn. So exchanging a rook for a bishop is not a good trade actually. But here again, tunnel vision. Here, what could I have done? Because I'm up to, would have checked. He can't take because my queen would probably take. So he would probably move this way. But then what? Okay, you would have to move here. And then it would be checkmate. Okay, that's the one checkmate. Wait. I want to see what I could have done there. If you move this king here, then I could have taken. Okay, now I wouldn't have seen this. So let's not focus on that. It took my thing. See? Tunnel vision. If he took my bishop, you're my knight, then I took, and then he took, that would have been a better exchange. But he first took my pawn, and then obviously I took his pawn, he took my pawn, and then I forked him. And from there, I still had to be careful though, because I lost a knight in the process. I checked. Yeah, I didn't know what to do, so I just checked him, made sure that I don't get back rank checkmated. And then I saw this, a fork, taking the knight. And yeah, I was happy to trade pieces now. And that's why I resigned, because 2 rooks versus a rook and a queen, 9 times out of 10, the queen and the rook is way better, depending on the user or the player. And unfortunately, I was the player today. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, make sure to drop a like and subscribe, and check out the coming videos that will come in the future. See you.